Hi everybody, today we're going to look at a 520 square foot newly built high-rise condo in Seattle, Washington. Now it is a small space unit, so the design has to be very space efficient, and in this case it is not. So let's have a look at some of the design issues before we fix the plan. So when you walk in the front door, there's this L-shaped hallway which seems unnecessary in such a small unit. I really worry about the washer dryer location because when the door is open for access, it's going to completely block the hall. The bathroom design is okay, but it is a long ways from the bedroom and you're always going to have to walk through the public space to get into the bathroom. The den is really the most problematic part of the entire floor plan. It's about 20% of the entire square footage of the unit, and it's actually in this dark corner with no access to the windows. It faces into the kitchen, and the way they've done the furniture layout is like the president's office. There's a freestanding desk and a bookshelf behind it. I don't think anybody would set the space up like this at all. The L-shaped kitchen is okay, but the island is terrible. It's too small. It doesn't have any function, and it's really going to be an impediment in the middle of the room. I think the living room and dining room furniture is really tight. I worry about the door swing into the master, that it's going to clip the end of the bed. And I really don't like when the closets are access issue deprived because you can't really get into this part of the closet because of the night table. So we need to fix this plan, and we're going to do it together. And I always argue that if these changes had been made before the building had been built, I really don't think they would have cost any more money, and I think they would greatly increase the functionality and the property value of the unit. So let's work on this together. I've done a little bit of work in advance. I made some changes to the organization of the plan. The bedroom is going to stay in exactly the same spot, but I've changed the access into the bedroom. I've moved the bathroom, so the bathroom is in the back corner, and now the bathroom is going to be up in the center of the plan. And that's probably the biggest move because that does a few things. I'm just going to place the shower, and we can have a really long counter, which is great, and a sink, and I'm going to put the toilet actually on end. And what this design does is it acts as a powder room. So this is a powder room for guests, but when you close the door, it's a full service bathroom. And I've made it accessible off the main space, but directly off the main space. So in a small space design, we really have to overlap usages. And in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the closet a walk-through closet, and that's gonna be how you access the bedroom. So I'm proposing that we have freestanding millwork blocks with doors on both sides. This actually gives us more storage than the previous closet we had in the earlier plan. And the nice thing about this is with the doors, when you look in, if this door is open, you're gonna have a nice millwork wall to look at, and then you can go into the bedroom or into the bathroom. If someone is sleeping, they can just close this door, the sliding door off. And if they wanted to use this as a walk-through closet and an ensuite, they could just close this door here and have the whole space to themselves. So it's very, very overlapping, which is great. I've left the HVAC duct intact because I'm gonna do that going forward. Back to the entry, I've moved the laundry location. We're gonna have to use a 23-inch deep washer dryer, which is a small space washer dryer, but that'll work there, and millwork doors. And then we can have the entry closet pretty much where it was. It's a little bit bigger in this new design. And then we should have sliding doors on this so we don't have an issue with the front door swing. And then we can put a bench here. So this is actually now a really nice entry space. The den I'm gonna put in this part of the plan, the back corner, and I room for a desk here, and you can have a sideboard or a bookshelf. The reason why I've done this is it's off of the entry, and these are sliding doors that are glass, and you would be able to get a little bit of daylighting from the windows through to the back. It really is the only place in the plan that this will work. The kitchen is going to be pretty much the same layout that we had before. So an L-shaped kitchen, I'm going to put the fridge on the end with a pantry. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit further into the unit now, and I'm going to move the cooktop down a bit. They had a really huge cooktop in the previous layout, which I don't quite understand why it has to be such a big cooktop in such a small space, but we can put the sink and the dishwasher can go on the end. And then we can have upper cabinets and the hood fan venting all the way across the top. So one of the other architects that's been watching suggested that for the kitchen islands, what we do is we do a hydraulic table. And I thought that's actually kind of a cool idea because it could go up and down and it could act as your dining table, and it could also act as the island, which I thought was kind of cool. But in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a table island in the center of the kitchen, and that's very space efficient. We've got this little bit of extra room here, which is ideal because we can put more storage. It can be extra pantry storage, or it could be a linen closet. And then just finishing off the living room furniture grouping really quickly. Before we only had room for a 2-seat sofa, but now because I've moved everything down, we can actually get a 3-seat sofa, which is great. And then we can have a chair on the end, which is very good. So we've got a little bit more room for a little bit of extra furniture. We can have some end tables and a very big coffee table. And then the TV is pretty much gonna go in the same location that it was before, and I'm gonna keep this corner chair because I really like the chair in the corner facing in. So this is what I propose that we do for this 520 square foot newly built high-rise condo in Seattle. Of course, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this design, what you like about it and what you don't. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? Yes. I've really been enjoying all of the comments and feedback that you guys have been giving to all the Plan Attack episodes, so keep posting them.